There's a lot of things about Christians, Buddhism, and so forth that do and do not make sense. Thus, the conflict and the proper understanding of what werewolves truly are. Well, from what is known, what's true, but this is all just written down, meaning it's not properly true nor false. This is just a theory for the moment of what werewolves are. Of underlying European folklore development during the medieval period. This is when Christianity started to make its move from the Round Table, the Templars. From the early modern period, werewolf beliefs also spread to the New World with colonialism. Belief in werewolves developed in parallel to the belief in witches. Oh, see, now you have your witches being mentioned like I had an idea with the curse bit. In the course of the late Middle Ages and the early Middle Period, like the witchcraft trials as a whole, the trial of supposed werewolves emerged in what is now Switzerland, especially Valias and Vaud in the early 15th century, spread throughout Europe in the 16th, peaking in the 17th and subsiding by the 18th century. Now here's the weird thing. A lot of superstition coming from Switzerland is profound but not fully based, since there's a lot to be said about what actually Switzerland's stories are. There's a lot of mysteries surrounding Switzerland's lore and such things. For now, Switzerland, your tale is no better than anyone else. I'll read anyway. The persecutions of werewolves and the associated folklore in the integral part of the witch hunt phenomenon, albeit a marginal one. Accusations of lycanthropy being involved in only a small fraction of witchcraft trials. During the early period, accusations of lycanthropy transformations into a wolf were mixed with accusations of wolf riding or wolf charming. Hmm, that is a very unusual term, wolf riding and wolf charming. Story for another time. The case of Peter Stump from 1589 led to a significant peak in both interest in and persecution of supposed werewolves, primarily in French-speaking and German-speaking Europe. So then it moved from Switzerland to French and German areas. The phenomenon persists the longest in Bavaria and Austria, with persecutions of wolf charmers recorded until well after 1650. The final cases taking place in the early 18th century in Cattria and Styria. After the end of the witch trials, the werewolf became an interest in folklore studies and in the emerging Gothic horror genre. Werewolf fiction as a genre has pre-modern precedents in the medieval romances. Example, Liscara and Guillermo de Palais. My apologies on the language, since pronunciation I'm only just still getting the gist of these new topics. And developed in the 18th century out of the semi-fictional chapbook tradition. The trappings of horror literature in the 20th century became part of horror and fantasy genre of the modern popular culture. Names. The modern English werewolf descends from the Old English werewolf, which is a continent of the Middle Dutch werewolf, Middle Low German werewolf, Middle High German Werewolf and West Frisian Wadwolf. These terms are generally derived from a Proto-Germanic form constructed on werewolf lads, manwolf. It itself from an early pre-Germanic form, werewolfus. An alternative reconstruction was wolfus, wolf-clothed, would bring the Germanic compound closer to the Slavic meaning. Slavic. So by Slavic you mean Yugoslavia. And other Semitic parallels in Old Norse Ulfina, wolfskin, and Ulflura, wolf-cloth. Old Irish, Lukton, wolfskin, and Sanskrit, Vagrija, wolfskin. Yeah, so apparently there's lore of werewolves in Ireland back in the old days too. The Norse branch underwent taboo modifications, with Old Norse Vanguth only attested as a translation of Old French Gawolf, Gawoul formerly Slay of Iska. Placing Wildmoose Man, the Wolf outlaw, perhaps under the influence of the Old French expression for les wolves, les garous, modern loup-garou, which literally means werewolf. The modern Norse form Valulf, Danish, Norwegian, and Swedish, was either borrowed from Middle Old German wolf, or else derived from the untested Old Norse Valulf, posited as the regular descendant of Proto-Germanic werewolfas. An Old Frankish form werewolf is inferred from the Middle Low German variant, was most likely borrowed in Old Norman Gaul, regular Germanic Romanicus, corresponds to WLG of William Gilliam Wales, Galleys, etc. Talking so much can make one tired. The Proto-Slavic noun "zhuk", meaning wolf hair, dialect, animal hair, fur, can be reconstructed from Siberian "vlakta", Slovenian "vlakadia", and Czech "zhuk", although a formal variation in the Slavic language. I guess these countries were once Yugoslavia, from what I gathered. Probably more or less. And the late attestation of some forms of posed difficulties in tracing the origin of the term. For all we know, werewolves have been around since the day of man, from the Neolithic ages. This is the issue everyone still contradicts each other upon. The Greek Valos and the Romanian Verkhoiak, designing vampire-like creatures in the Balkans.